The real psychological reason you prefer solitude in your later years. The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. Carl Jung. Age is an issue of mind over matter. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter. Mark Twain. Welcome, dear friends, to Golden Years Wisdom Channel, where we celebrate the beauty and truth of life's most precious season. If this message speaks to your heart today, please take a moment to subscribe, leave a like, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Your stories matter, and this community grows stronger when we support one another. Today, we're exploring something profound, yet rarely discussed. Why solitude becomes not just acceptable, but genuinely beautiful as we age. Let's walk this path together with open hearts and understanding minds. The sacred right to peace, when no becomes your greatest gift. Remember when you said yes to everything, even when your heart whispered no? Those days of endless obligations, forced smiles, and exhausting small talk have taught you something invaluable. You've earned the right to protect your peace like the treasure it truly is. Your patience for meaningless drama has naturally faded, replaced by wisdom that recognizes what deserves your precious energy. This isn't bitterness or coldness settling in your heart. This is self-preservation blooming into beautiful clarity, where you finally give yourself permission to walk away from what depletes your spirit and embrace what nourishes your soul. The wisdom of selective connection. Quality always outshines quantity. Your priorities have shifted like seasons changing, and what a blessing that transformation brings. You no longer chase crowded calendars or measure your worth by how many invitations arrive. Instead, you ask deeper questions. Who truly understands me? Who lifts my spirit? Who respects my journey? You're seeking meaningful conversations that touch your soul, not surface-level chit-chat that leaves you feeling empty. If the right people aren't available, you'd rather sit in peaceful silence than force connections that drain you. This isn't loneliness, dear friend. This is freedom. This is wisdom. This is choosing yourself after decades of choosing everyone else first. The tender weight of lost grief shapes how we love. As years pass, we lose people we cherished, deeply friends relocate. Beloved ones pass beyond the veil. Relationships naturally fade. Each goodbye takes a piece of our social world, leaving our circle smaller, but somehow more sacred. And here is the gentle truth many discover. Some souls do and wish to rebuild what was lost. This isn't depression or surrender to sadness. It's a profound awareness that time is limited and precious beyond measure. With this realization comes a beautiful focus on quality over quantity. A soul quietly saying, I've loved deeply, I've lost deeply, and now I only have space for what feels genuinely safe and true. That's not giving up. That's honoring your heart. Understanding social exhaustion. When rest becomes revolutionary. You've spent decades managing personalities, navigating complex family dynamics, accommodating others' needs, mediating conflicts, and entertaining endlessly. Over time, this becomes profoundly exhausting in ways a simple nap cannot fix. Your recovery time has naturally lengthened with age. A single lunch with someone who dominates conversation can leave you weary for the entire afternoon. Family gatherings with overlapping voices feel like mental marathons rather than joyful reunions. So you stop saying yes to everything, choosing rest over obligation, protecting your peace like it's sacred, because it absolutely is. This isn't weakness. It's intelligent self-care that honors your body and spirit. The gift of self-awareness, finally knowing your true self. You finally know yourself completely. What triggers discomfort? What lifts your spirit? Where your boundaries lie? With this hard-earned knowledge comes a protective instinct that serves you beautifully. You stop placing yourself in situations that contradict your authentic nature. If small talk drains your energy, you avoid it without guilt. If certain people reopen old wounds, you create distance, not to punish them, but to preserve your precious peace. It's a quiet strength earned through decades of experience. Your time has become increasingly precious. each hour feeling like gold rather than something to spend carelessly. You invest it wisely, sometimes choosing solitude because you love yourself enough to be selective. The evolution of identity, embracing new rhythms of life. Your identity has transformed through the years. You're no longer defined by raising young children or climbing corporate ladders. Perhaps you've retired or shifted your lifestyle entirely. With these identity changes come natural social shifts that can feel confusing initially. People you once bonded with closely, fellow parents, workplace colleagues, younger family members, may feel less connected now. Not from anyone's fault, but because your lives no longer mirror each other. You've moved into different rhythms, and that's perfectly acceptable. You're not meant to maintain every connection forever. Letting go is often the healthiest choice you can make for your well-being. The healing power of solitude, when quiet becomes medicine. Studies confirm what your heart already knows. Reducing stress and protecting emotional health significantly extend longevity. When you avoid toxic conversations, limit overwhelming environments, and choose serenity over obligation, you're not withdrawing from life. You're actively healing yourself. You're preserving energy for what genuinely matters. This is why many elders radiate such calm presence. They've stopped trying to impress anyone, stopped attempting to fix what cannot be fixed. They walk slower, yet their minds achieve greater clarity. They speak less frequently, but when words come, they carry profound weight. They're not running from people. They're running toward their truest selves, the version they were too busy to meet before. Attracting authentic connection, the beautiful irony of letting go. Here's the beautiful irony life reveals. When you stop desperately needing people around constantly, the right ones naturally appear. You stop begging for connection and start attracting it authentically. You no longer force conversations. They flow naturally when meant to happen. Companionship finds you rather than requiring constant scheduling. Those few precious people who remain become priceless because they genuinely love the quiet, authentic version of you. Not the person who attended every event out of obligation, but the one who shows up fully present when it truly matters. This is the joy that cannot be manufactured or faked. Your beautiful arrival, if you're finding yourself more withdrawn, selective, and quiet lately, please don't panic or doubt yourself. Don't let the world convince you something's wrong with your natural evolution. You're not broken, you're blooming magnificently. You're peeling away everything that no longer serves your highest good. Maybe your calendar sits empty this weekend. Maybe the phone hasn't rung in days. Maybe you spent your afternoon doing absolutely nothing with a peaceful, contented heart. That's not loneliness, dear friend. That's arrival. That's what it feels like when your life finally fits just right, like a comfortable shoe molded perfectly to your foot. You've earned this peace. If this message touched your heart and resonated with your experience, you're exactly where you belong. Subscribe to Golden Years Wisdom channel and join our growing family of beautiful souls. Hit the like button if this spoke truth to your journey. Most importantly, share your story in the comments below. How has embracing solitude changed your life? What advice would you offer fellow seniors navigating this beautiful transformation? Your wisdom could be exactly what another soul needs to hear today. Let's motivate and uplift each other, because together we create a sanctuary of understanding and grace. In solitude, the mind gains strength and learns to lean upon itself. Lawrence Stern. The best thinking has been done in solitude. The worst has been done in turmoil. Thomas Edison.